The live. Okay.
Hello, Rita.
Hi, Melinda. How are you? Melinda, you can start with Sooraj right away while I'll set up the live broadcast. Would that be okay?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm doing well. How are you, Rita?
uh, I'm really juggling things, but I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you for asking. How are you, Melinda?
I'm very well.
Okay, you guys can show your camera. You can turn your camera on now because I turned it on. Okay. Good job. Now, okay, so guys, you can start right away while I'll set up the broadcast.
Oh,
Okay, so Melinda would be the examiner first, if that's
okay.
okay.
Excuse me, I will search my question first.
Sure, no problem. Or if Sooraj has got his questions handy, ready now, then Sooraj would be the examiner first.
Okay, I got the question.
Okay.
Yeah. So may I start to ask you some question, Melinda?
Yeah. Maybe you should be the examiner first. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so the topic is about spending time by yourself. Okay. So first question is, do you usually spend time by yourself?
To be honest, yes, I prefer to spend my time by myself to with other people, but it depends on my mood that day. I mean, when I'm feeling a bit of down in the dumps, maybe I would like to do some me times. But if I want to maybe share my own feeling, like my happiness or something like that, I would like to share with people like my family or friends.
Okay. What did you do last time you were by yourself?
Just recently, actually I like studying, so the most activity that I like to do when I'm on myself is learning something new, like for example related to my field of job, maybe about medicine or anything like that, or something like just now learning English. So yes, I love studying. So the most activity that I like to do on myself is study or learning something.
Do you like spending time by yourself?
Yeah, spending time with myself is a bit calming and relaxing way. I mean, sometimes I feel like bored and don't know what to do. So spending time, I mean, me time with myself, it's very okay. That's it. Sorry, I lost. You can
Okay. How do you usually spend time by yourself?
How do you usually? Yes, as I said before, I love studying, but what's more is maybe listening to my idols, music or songs, or maybe just reading a web novel or some books. Yeah, just like a few days ago, I listened to my latest songs of my idols.
Okay, the next topic I will pick about the food. So the question is, do you like to cook at home?
Unfortunately, I'm not keen on cooking, so I'm more into testing the food than cooking. So yes, I'm don't usually cook something or make some food. It's more my brother's job to do that at home. I just taste the food.
Is it expensive to eat out in your country?
Well, in my opinion, it depends on where you go. If you are in countryside, it's not fair. It's not too expensive to eat out. Many uh, many shopping store or yes, cheap restaurants all around in my hometown. So not really. It's not too. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg to eat out or hang out with your friend in some restaurant.
What's the difference between your country food and Western food?
I think the most different thing about our food is we do Eastern food food in Indonesia use lots of what's it? I don't know, maybe some. Okay, I forgot what's the name. Oh, Western use more cheese than my country food, so I think it's the most different thing um, between Western food compared to my at the Indonesian food.
So that was from my side.
Thank you. Sorry, Sooraj,
Thank you.
I will find my question first.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Melinda, I'm gonna welcome Raiyan and Tahira. You guys will be partners, and yeah, I'm not very alive today. I'm starving. I need my breakfast, so I want you guys to just, be comfortable and do whatever is needed to do when it comes to in terms of practicing. So Raiyan and Tahira will be the next pair after questions for Sooraj. Okay, so now I'm gonna
Yes.
get something
I've
to
got
eat.
my question.
Yeah.
Can I start?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I will ask about work, the topic of work. First question is, do you think job satisfaction is more important than salary when choosing a job?
I got a mixed answer for it. I would say that both are playing crucial role when you are enrolling in any sort of job. If on the one hand, job satisfaction is also playing enormous roles in human life, because if the ambience is not good, if the colleague is not nice with each other, of course there wouldn't be any scope for you to excel in a field. On the other hand, salary is also playing vital role in human life, because if you don't earn enough or sufficient money for yourself, then you can be not survive or all year or all month. For in order to reach your livelihood, of course you need to earn more than bread and butter.
Okay. The next question is, what skills do you think are needed to get a good job these days?
In this contemporary era, I reckon that usually if you have culinary course, you can survive each and every continental, I can say. There is huge demand of the cooker in the world, in entire world. So this skill, I think, is easy to develop and easy to learn. Apart from this, I also say that if you have good education or graduation degree on your hand, you may get the job in the engineering field or bank as an assistant. So it's all rely on your capability on degree.
Okay. Do you think women should be able to do all the same jobs that men do?
Certainly there are few jobs that it can be distinguished the male, I mean the male and female gender. There is a few work, I think, loading the container or loading the truck, for example, carrying 50 or 100 kilo cement sack on your shoulder. It will be hard for women to carry, but for the man it will be easier. On the other hand, I can say that if the man and the woman working in office, like as a manager or on the hierarchy, of course there will be and difference between man and woman.
Okay. How has technology changed the way we work?
Technologies changes a lot. If we talk about the few decades ago, of course there weren't any uh, technology that we could connect with the human, with the virtually or visually. But as compared today, we can connect with any person, I mean with the family member or with the teacher or tutor in just one click of the button. But that's only the very difference we can see. But if I talk about the future, of course it will be the in forthcoming year, there will be major changes will be occur as per my perspective.
Okay. The last question is, what jobs do you think are most valuable to society?
That is a bit of hard to say, but nowadays society accept any sort of job, especially the ones who work hard and work honestly and with the dedication. Society maybe accept those all kind of criteria. But if I have to pick one of them, of course I would say that society nowadays focus society view is about the work, about the job, is that about the technology. Because the person who working related to the software company or related or engaged with the technology, the society admire them and respect them widely.
Okay. That's it for me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great answer.
Okay, guys. Next is Tahira and Ryan. And then, yeah, we'll get back to you, Melinda and Sooraj.
Tahira is not online.
Oh,
Tahira.
yeah, it's the connection. Anyways, Sooraj, would you be kind to give questions to Ryan?
Yes, I would.
Thank you.
Hi, Sooraj, how are you?
I'm doing well. What about you?
Well, I'm good as always. Well, so you can ask me questions.
Okay, so what do you prefer to speak on? Which topic? I mean, which topic you prefer? Part 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, you can ask me either from part 1, 2, or part 3. Whatever you have.
Okay, so I think I will give you another topic so you can talk, spontaneously. So it will be easy to, evaluate yourself. So the
Yeah.
topic is I would love to give you is the disc. Would you like to write down?
It would be better if you send it on Messenger group, or you can chat it on here.
Okay, I will send you in the group. So it will be much better.
Send it to me,
Okay.
Sooraj, and I'll send it to Ryan because you are you're not in the same group.
Okay, so I will
Okay,
send
so
it.
you can share on Zoom.
Just
No, I will share it
send it
here.
on Messenger. It would be
You can ask
Okay.
me part 3 questions.
No, he's already sent it to you. Don't worry about it. It's so fast. I already sent it to the ma'am.
okay. I'll do that. Check, check, check. All right. It's here. So I'm gonna forward that to Ryan. That's fast. Okay, it's there, Ryan.
Yeah, I just got the question. So just give me 1 minute for my preparation. Okay.
I put a time now. So
Okay.
you may go.
Yeah, I can start now.
Okay.
Okay. So although there are many places which I enjoy the most, today I'm going to talk about a specific place that I really enjoy being with my friends, and it's a part of our city. So it's situated in Dhaka, and to be specific, the area is called Bonani. And there is a school named Bonani Vidyaniketan and school, which is the most popular school in our country. So I studied there for almost 10 years, from grade 1 to grade 10. So I did my uh, secondary school certificate from there. So the place was good, and I always try to spend my leisure time in there, because most of my friends visit as well, and we sometimes play football together. And when we hang out there, I feel like that, uh, actually it's good feelings, and it reminiscent so many memories from our old days. So I think we can do so many things in our school. Even we have a big playground, and there were a lot of trees and plants as well. So most of the time I enjoyed that place, and I asked my friends, so is it convenient to move there? And they said yes. And all together we decided that if we want to meet somewhere, then definitely we would choose this place. And when you are on the ground, you can see the overall sky, and I feel inner satisfaction. And the place is very beautiful, and
Yeah.
there
This
is
time
a
is up.
garden.
All right, all right.
Okay,
That's enough.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you like only 2 or 3 questions related to this topic. Okay. So how do public place changes in a town or cities?
Yeah, you can ask me. What's your question?
Did you hear me? Okay.
No, I couldn't hear you.
One more time I will repeat it. How do public places change in town or cities?
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, I think if we want to look at our public and private places, then definitely we can see many changes. For instance, there were many public gardens as well as parks, but the infrastructure is getting up to date and people is moving towards cities. So what happens, like these public places like reduces, and so many new infrastructure has been created. So we haven't actually we don't have enough public places such as parks or like museums. So actually not museum, but I think like there are reducing of public places.
What public places do old people usually go? What public places do old people
Hello,
usually go? You hear me?
could you repeat the question?
What
No,
public
I can't
places?
hear you. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, I can hear you now. What public places?
Yeah. What public places do old people usually go?
Okay, so what public places do old people
Do old
go?
people usually go? Yes.
Okay, so I reckon that uh, old people try to visit parks. They can jogging there, and senior citizens meet there, and all together they sometimes hang out and they gossip. Like they spend like very beautiful time over there. And old people have different health issues such as diabetes and cardiac diseases. So to reduce these issues, they need constant jogging, or they need to walk for 30 to 100 30 to 1 hour. So public park is like one of them to reduce this issue. So I think public park is the most popular places for older people. Another thing I would say, like the bookstore or book fair is getting popular nowadays, and most of the old people like spend bookstore, and they try to read newspaper and different books, as they don't have any uh, crucial works, or they might be at their retirement age. So reading books is very popular in our country, specific for old people.
Okay, so that was from my side. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's muted. Now, I don't know which one do you want to do, if you want to just have a conversation, or if you guys want to continue with practice asking questions from part 1, part 2, part 3. You had already part 3, so do you want to continue from part 1, part 2? I'll give like 15 more minutes. No, 10 more minutes. And then I have also to log out. So many things to do. So you guys can decide. Sooraj, what do you want to do? There is only you. There are only 2 of you, Melinda and yourself. So if you want to just have a conversation,
Part 2 is fine.
I'm sorry?
Part 2 question, I think much
Okay.
preferable. So
All
easy to finish and first.
Okay, good. So Melinda, do you want to initiate the part 2 or cue card question and give one to Sooraj, and then after that, Sooraj will give you one also.
Okay. I will. Lots of questions.
Send it to me if you can screenshot it or take a photo of it, and then I'll send it to Sooraj.
I send it to
your
you.
messenger.
Okay, sounds good. I got it, Suraj. Describe whether, okay, so I'll send it to Melinda shortly. Also, I want to try to answer a cue card if that's okay. I can answer the cue card here that you sent also, Suraj, the first one that was intended for Ryan.
Okay.
Oh, it's public place. Anyways, okay. Okay, Melinda. And I'll forward that to Sooraj. So you want number 9, Melinda, or Sooraj?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. Yes, I got it.
Okay, so you can set your timer now, Melinda, for 1 minute preparation, or if Sooraj wants to answer right away.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not very good at 1 minute preparation anyways, but I have to really practice that because when I take the test, I have to already get used to taking notes, which is, to me, it's a challenge to take note. I can only write one and then I don't know what to write. What to write.
Okay, ma'am. I can start this,
Oh,
topic.
Okay.
Right. Well, to initiate the story, I would say that India is a diverse country, and India is not only popular about food but also about the film industry. We got the biggest, film industry in our country is called Bollywood. After the Hollywood, there is only Bollywood who can, give the quality of film. But here I'm going to, talk about the one TV episode that has been running more than, I think, 15 years, and it's the family, entertainment, show. Every day they every day they a live telecast about like 6 or 7 p.m. in the evening time. And not only I'm the one who watching or bear with this, TV serial, but I hear that they got about like 15 or 20 million people, 20 million subscriber on YouTube, and on YouTube, of course. And so I guess that the 25 million people are being watched by this, TV serial on everyday, on their everyday routine life. As far as my feeling are concerned, whenever I, get exhausted or, get the hectic schedule after coming back from my work, I never miss any single episode. I always watch because it's the best, amusement show that I ever came across to know. uh, behind to love this TV serial is that I would say that I grow up with this TV serial, and this is the only the reason that I never gonna be able to escape or stop to watch this the TV show. I would love to mention the name of this TV show is the Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. It's quite lengthy, name is hard to pronounce, and it's hard to translate in English language.
time is up. Okay, now I'll send it to you, Melinda.
Okay.
Well, Sooraj sent me. Okay, there. So Sooraj, you can start setting up your time, set your time. And
Yes.
your time. Yeah.
Yes, Melinda, your time is up now.
Okay. Can I start now?
Yeah.
Okay. In my country, there are two seasons, rainy season and dry season. So actually, I'm into mind about this, but if I have to pick up, I would like to say that I prefer rainy season. I mean, I'm not, I cannot stand hot weather. Uh, and in my country, dry season it's too hot and scorching, so I prefer a rainy season. I mean, in rainy day, it occurs between January to June every year, but nowadays I don't know if it's because of climate change or not, but until July, until this month, it still rains a lot. And usually when uh, in a day that there is rain, I would like to spend my time at home playing music, or maybe just laying on my bed and just relaxing around. And if it's not too wet, uh, it 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 will be best for my mood. But if it's it's too pouring down, I think it will give a gloomy atmosphere to my day. So yes, I prefer rainy season or rainy days to dry or yes, hot weather. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have a follow-up question, Sooraj?
I need to look for it.
Oh, don't worry. I'll just jump in. I
I
wanna.
didn't know about it. I had to
Yeah, no
accept.
problem. Is that okay for you guys if I also participate? I'll do a cue card. I have here Sooraj sent. Okay, describe part of a city or town you enjoy spending time in. So maybe I can try this one.
Yes.
Okay. Please set your timer and I'll.
I will put the, you want 1 minute to prepare, or
1
you
minute
just
to
gonna
prepare.
just start
Yeah.
the
1 minute to prepare
Alright.
because I want to learn how to do it too.
okay, no problem.
Okay.
Yes, time's up. You
Okay.
Okay. I put it 2 minutes for you.
Okay. So I'm going to start now. Over the years, I've been to places where I wanted to see if I would like or I would enjoy spending my time there when it's my free time. But if I have to describe one today, it will be the place where I take my walk as an exercise. I go out for a walk and it's called Rita Canal. I don't walk on the canal, obviously, but along the Rita Canal, many people would do that. Some people would do biking, but I go there when I want to have my exercise. And in fact, I also take my cat, I put him on a stroller. He's got his own stroller, and then we'll have a walk together. No, he doesn't walk, he stays in his stroller. I want spending my time there because it's by the water, and thinking that Rideau Canal is a historic place. I kind of imagine the story behind how Rideau Canal was constructed. Anyways, I won't go there, but I would. One of the reasons that I love going there for my walking exercise is that I would see boats, beautiful boats, and some boats are small, some boats are big and huge. And you can tell that those people who own those boats, they are really like loaded, rich people. So what else can I say? It's just beautiful. It's a good ambience and it's peaceful, even though there are many people who are doing different things. Some people, they would just sit on the grass and just have a conversation with their friends, laughing. And now it's summer, many people will go there to just get the sunshine to tan. I don't know, Sooraj, I think it's over 2 minutes now, but I keep talking
Just
and you don't
yeah,
stop me.
5 seconds was more. But I wanted to finish that sentence because you say nowadays people going in this summer. So I thought maybe the barbecue is coming on the way. So that's the reason I was just waiting for this word, and I'm going to stop you. I don't want to interrupt while you are in the middle of the sentence. That's the reason I just let you to flow.
Okay, well, that's good. Thank you. Sometimes I
It
can
was
feel it that I've been talking for.
no, it's I know that in the eventually you miss out from the idea. I mean, you don't have you were lacking idea, but I love it the way you talk about the using vocabulary very precisely and very smoothly. Doesn't feel that someone has already remembered the vocabulary and try to fix in the sentence, but use it very very flexibly. I mean, very flexibly use it the vocabulary like ambience, and exercise along with your cat.
Along with my cat.
So yeah, so I mean that is simple story and simply but amazing,
It's
to
real,
hear.
it's kind of real. You know that it's real and
Yeah,
it's
yeah. I
yeah.
feel that is something is going on in front of my eyes,
Yeah,
like
okay.
that.
Thank you. Thank you, Sooraj. And thank you
Thank
guys.
you so
I
much.
really have to go because I still have other things to do. And thank you for joining. It's really a
Thank you so
pleasure.
much for conducting class today. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
See you
Thank
guys.
you, Raj.
Bye.